The history of the Internet, from the dawn of connection to the 6G revolution. Have you ever paused to think about how deeply the Internet is embedded in our lives? It powers our communication, shapes industries, and creates infinite possibilities for the future, all from humble beginnings. In this video, we embark on a fascinating journey through the history of the Internet, charting key milestones from its earliest days to the cutting-edge innovations of today and a glimpse into the future with 6G. Let's uncover how this global phenomenon came to be and explore what lies ahead. The story of the Internet begins in the 1960s, during a time when computers were large, isolated machines primarily used for research. The U.S. Department of Defense launched a groundbreaking project called ARPANET, Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. ARPANET was devised to connect computers across different institutions, allowing researchers to share data and communicate remotely. In 1969, ARPANET sent its first message, log, though the system crashed before the full message login could be completed, a surprisingly relatable tech moment from history. During the 1970s, computer scientists Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn developed TCP/IP protocols. This technology enabled computers to communicate seamlessly and laid the foundation for today's global Internet. TCP/IP is what allows diverse devices to connect, send, and receive information regardless of their operating systems. It was a massive leap forward, transforming ARPANET into a decentralized system that could grow far beyond its original scope. The groundwork had been set, and the building blocks of something revolutionary had begun to take shape. But ARPANET's usage was still limited to a small, specialized audience. The leap to the public sphere was around the corner. The 1980s brought the first glimpses of the Internet as we know it today. Personal computers played a critical role during this period, as they became more affordable and accessible to ordinary households. Networks like ARPANET expanded, and additional systems such as BitNet and CSNET emerged, connecting a growing number of universities and organizations for academic and professional purposes. However, the average person was still far removed from this burgeoning technology. Enter Tim Berners-Lee, often called the father of the World Wide Web. In 1989, while working at CERN, Berners-Lee proposed a system that would enable linked documents on the Internet through hypertext. This led to the creation of HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and the first web browser in 1990. His invention transformed the Internet from a research tool into something accessible, usable, and navigable for the masses. As users began creating websites, the modern Internet exploded during the 1990s. Key developments included the introduction of search engines like Yahoo and Google, which made finding content much easier. People began sending emails, browsing early online stores, and even participating in emerging chat rooms. The revolutionary transformation was underway, connecting the world in new and exciting ways. The 2000s witnessed the maturation of the Internet. One of the first major advancements was the shift from slower, unreliable dial-up connections to broadband Internet. Before broadband, downloading even a single image could take minutes. With the arrival of broadband, Internet speeds increased dramatically, enabling users to download and stream media with unprecedented ease. This paved the way for innovations such as video streaming, online gaming, and more dynamic websites. Broadband also transformed the way industries operated. E-commerce platforms like Amazon and eBay flourished during this time, and social media began to take hold with early platforms like MySpace and Facebook. Another game-changer was the introduction of Wi-Fi, which allowed Internet users to go wireless. Homes, schools, and businesses all benefited from this flexibility, and mobile Internet began to emerge. In the mid-2000s, devices like smartphones started to dominate. Suddenly, the Internet was no longer bound to desktop PCs. This leap marked the beginning of mobile Internet, enabling users to connect anytime, anywhere via handheld devices. The transformation from fixed connections to mobility was revolutionary and paved the way for the next leap in connectivity, generational wireless technologies, starting with 3G. Mobile networks evolved rapidly in the 2000s, transitioning from 3G to 4G and now 5G, with each leap offering faster speeds and higher network capacities. Let's walk through these generations of wireless technology. 3G, introduced in the early 2000s, marked the beginning of mobile internet's wide usage. Although 2G networks had introduced basic mobile browsing, it was 3G that made browsing, email, and even video calling feasible on mobile devices. For its time, 3G felt revolutionary, even if speeds were modest compared to today. By the late 2000s and early 2010s, 4G networks became the new standard, and with that came increased speeds and reduced latency. More importantly, 4G paved the way for mobile apps and services to flourish. Streaming platforms like YouTube, Netflix, and Spotify exploded, and social media apps like Instagram and Snapchat became indispensable elements of daily life. Fast forward to the 2020s, and 5G began rolling out worldwide. This new generation technology brought with it ultra-low latency, faster internet speeds, and massive network capacity for a growing number of connected devices. While 4G focused on enhancing individual user experiences, 5G aimed to connect industries. Applications in healthcare, transportation, virtual reality, and smart infrastructure skyrocketed, ushering in an era of interconnected devices known as the Internet of Things, IoT. Despite 5G's extraordinary capabilities, like real-time data streaming for self-driving cars, the race for improvement never stops. This brings us to the next milestone on the horizon, 6G. Currently under research and development, 6G represents the next major leap in wireless technology. But what will it bring? Let's explore some possibilities. First and foremost, 6G networks are expected to offer speeds up to 100 times faster than 5G, which would fundamentally change the way we interact with technology. Enhanced bandwidth will make concepts like holographic displays, immersive virtual reality, and seamless augmented reality experiences mainstream. Imagine attending a virtual concert in your living room or working alongside colleagues' holograms, as though they were physically present. Additionally, 6G could enable massive-scale smart cities to operate more efficiently than ever. Smart homes, vehicles, grids, and public infrastructure will all interconnect with instantaneous communication. With this level of integration, sustainability and urban planning possibilities are virtually limitless. Artificial intelligence will also play a larger role, as 6G networks will cater to advanced AI applications requiring enormous amounts of data in real time. Autonomous vehicles, disease prediction tools, and personalized learning systems could achieve even greater sophistication. But with rapidly evolving technology comes challenges. Implementing 6G's infrastructure on a global scale will require enormous investments. Questions about privacy, security, and accessibility will linger, stirring debates about who benefits most from the technology. Nevertheless, the remarkable potential of 6G is undeniable, and it's likely to bring innovations we can't yet imagine. Beyond technical advancements, the internet has fundamentally transformed how we live, work, and think. Communication barriers have crumbled with instant messaging and video calls. Education has reached global audiences through MOOCs, massive open online courses, and tools like ebooks and webinars. Industries are almost unrecognizable compared to pre-internet days. The emergence of e-commerce, fintech, and remote working systems reshaped economies and lifestyles, unlocking opportunities for businesses and individuals alike. While the impact is largely positive, ethical dilemmas also arise. Who gets access to the internet? How do we protect personal data in an increasingly connected world? As technology advances, these social and ethical questions must be addressed carefully to ensure innovation benefits everyone. From ARPANET's first connections to predictions of 6G's limitless possibilities, the Internet's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Each step in its evolution has contributed to the globalized, always connected world we inhabit today. As we look ahead, one thing is certain: the Internet's story is far from over. The only limit is our imagination. As tech enthusiasts, let's stay curious about the paths this innovation will take us down next. Thank you for watching this exploration of the Internet's history and its future. The best is yet to come. Subscribe, share, and like for more informative videos. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more watching.